When should you exit Tesla or TSLY or TSLL? We're going to talk about the charts and using technical analysis to help you exit or enter properly. This is Mike, the tactical stock scalper. All right. We're going to look at the Tesla chart today and give a little technical analysis lesson for you on how to save you money or make you money. Okay, so as we see here, I have this red line drawn. I've been talking about the 160 to 150 level for weeks on Tesla, that if we couldn't hold 180, that's where we were headed. And indeed, we are there. We're going to pull out a weekly chart here. All right, why do I think this 150 and 160 level is so important? Well, because we've gotten a bounce historically from this level, and buyers have stepped in here. So I expect the same thing to happen. So I am looking for a bounce between 150 and 160 on Tesla. Obviously, there's no guarantee that that's going to happen, but that's what I'm looking at. So I am buying more Tesla and TSLL, whatever, during this period, expecting a bounce. Now, if we do get the bounce from the 150 to 160 buy zone, I'm looking for it to get up to the $180 to $200 level from this bounce. Now, if you're going to exit a position, you don't want to exit during the fall. You want to exit during a relief rally so you can make as much as possible from your exit and limit your losses. So let's go to a daily time frame here. So as you see, we are now have this crude red line drawn that I've been watching Tesla around this level. We should start seeing buyers coming in now between now and the 150 level. As you can see over there to the left, we had a massive bounce from there. And that's what I'm looking for here. Now, how high will this bounce go? Well, my first stop would be 180 because that is the last current major resistance. As we see here, it toyed with 180 right in here, right? Sorry about this. Right, we knew that if you watch this content, you knew that the break of 180 was going to send it down here. There should be no, questions or where is it going. If you watch this content, you knew it was coming down to this level. So from the bounce here from 150 to 160, which I'm really expecting, honestly, we're going to have to see what happens at 180. That would be the time, if it doesn't break 180 on the bounce, okay, that would be the time to exit. You would buy more shares between the 150 and 160 level, lowering your price, right? And then as it rises up, that's when you exit, is around the 180. Now, if it breaks 180, we are going to 200. And that would be your next exit point if you were trying to get out of Tesla or TSLY or whatever, right? Exiting during a downfall does nothing for you. You're better to wait for levels, accumulate shares, and then exit on a bounce up there, improving everything, your cost basis, how much you lost, etc., etc. So having patience and understanding the chart is imperative when it comes to exiting and entering positions. So like I said, I'm building my position. I will start to build more position in TSLY and TSLL rather soon. I needed to go down a little bit further, but you should start to see buyers coming in. We may start seeing some sideways movement here as we are entering the next buy zone. And then once we get this bounce, I will have to reevaluate at 180 or 200 whether I want to be in TSLY or TSLL. Now, if we break 150, let's just talk about this for a second. Let's go out to a weekly time frame. If we break 150, okay, as you see right here, we're going to draw another line for you. My lines are all over the place today, but excuse me on that. If we break 150, that's almost like a line in the sand for me. I will then have to reevaluate if I want to hold everything until we get to 100, because that would be both the monthly time frame. Right, as we see right here, right? 100 would be the next level. I would say between 100 and 120 would be your next buy zone. Okay, so I don't know if it breaks 150 if I want to hold it through that whole drop, meaning TSLL or TSLY, during the drop down to 100, because that's where we're headed. Just like if we knew we broke 180, we were headed down to 160, right? We knew that. And now if we break 150, now you know we're headed to 100 to 120. I may sell, right? Wait till we get down to that level, rebuy, and look for a bounce from that level, because we're going to bounce either from 100 or 150. We're going to bounce from one of those two levels. Now, if we break 100, it's in trouble, and then I would be done with it totally. That's my, that is like the, I guess, the end of end, because then we're headed to the 200 period. That means we break the 200 period moving average that you see there in purple on a monthly time frame. That's a major break in the chart. Okay, so then I would probably be out for sure if I was still in around the $100 level, because at that point it could go anywhere as far as down goes. So the risk reward is actually decent and fairly solid to buy TSLL and TSLY right now between 150 and the 160-ish level. This is I think a good risk reward, at least for me, to buy this, as I'm anticipating a bounce any time. Now that doesn't mean it has to get down to 160. Buyers could step in any time now and start buying and getting the bounce back up. My last buy on TSLY and TSLL was at the 180 level, right? So that if it did get back to 180, I would almost essentially be even with dividends on TSLY and share price, and TSLL I would almost be even as well. So that's when I would reevaluate my position. So guys, it's very important to understand the chart, okay, and know your entry and exit positions using technical analysis. My contest is going on until Friday. We will pick a winner on Friday who gets to spend an hour. We will pick the winner over the weekend. The Magic Wheel app will tell us who the winner is. And then from that point on, I will work with somebody for an hour on technical analysis, options, or whatever. So you got, 2 days left in the contest, and then we will pick a winner. If you enjoy the content, please gently press the like button. This is Mike, the Tactical Stock Scalper, out.